Welcome back to the Barber's Arms. I'm Aidan and I'm going to be showing you how to style a disconnected undercut. Now the main reason we're doing this is because you need to dry the hair into the centre. One, to get more volume, but two, to stop these sides hanging down too much. You want these coming back. Also, with Josh, he has a problem with this area of his hair where it curls and it waves. With that, you want to get that straight up into the front, coming up into a quiff. Okay, so now that we've cut Josh's hair, with this look we're going to dry it, but if you wanted the slick back undercut, right, and you're using a pomade, a wet look gel, maybe nothing that gives it too much hold, but you're going for the real vintage retro. So what you're doing is using a comb and you're coming from this angle over, right, you're really disconnecting it, bringing it back into the centre of the hair. And same from the other side, bringing it back into the centre of the hair, and then from the front and smoothing it. Okay, just keeping it nice and slick. And you're bringing it in from the edges and the sides, just so it goes back when you're going back, instead of hanging down, right down into the centre, covering the crown. Okay, now instead of the slick back look, we're going for the nice textured, dry, more rugged look. Now with the hairdryer, it's very important to use the nozzle. You want to direct the airflow. If you take that off, you're getting a whole circle. It just blasts it. It doesn't control it. You can't angle the hair. So what we're doing is we're drying it over into the centre again, same as with the slick, but what you're doing is you're drying it with the hairdryer instead, and you're angling the hairdryer down. If you angled it up, you'd end up with too much height and it coming up too far. So what you're trying to do is flatten it, and then when you're doing that, you're creating volume in the hair using the vent brush. Anyway, so you don't want any more. You don't want any more volume. You want to keep it nice and smooth. So straight after drying Josh's hair, as you can see, the hair is brought up on either side and then straight back at the front. When I was drying, I was just bending that front bit just to get a slight bit of curve just through there. Now what we're going to do is not going for necessarily a rugged look, but more of a natural look. It's not going to look slick. With Josh's hair, it's blonde, so we don't want to use anything wet looking on there, as it will darken the hair down, and we like it, the lightness of it. So same again, just using a small, tiny bit. You don't want to hold the hair, you just want to give it a slight definition. Working it into the hands, like that, and then running your fingers through the hair, just bringing it up from the sides again. I don't want to flatten it down, but if the hair does decide to drop down, which it will do, it's not too much of a problem. Because this product is reworkable, you can just push it back up and it will grab onto the rest and hopefully stay there.